Who is morally responsible for dilemmas? Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you had to choose between two conflicting values? This is what we call a moral dilemma. But who is actually responsible for making those tough choices? Let's break it down. Moral responsibility primarily lies with the moral agents involved. These are individuals who have the ability to understand the situation, reflect on their options, and act accordingly. Typically, this includes normal adult human beings who can make moral decisions. When faced with a moral dilemma, an agent encounters conflicting moral principles. This makes it hard to fulfill all obligations at once. The agent must choose between competing duties or values. Their moral responsibility includes both the decision-making process and the consequences of their choice. To be morally responsible, a person must have the capacity to understand the moral aspects of the situation and act freely. This means that very young children or individuals with certain cognitive impairments are generally not considered morally responsible. Accountability is another key aspect. This means being answerable for one's actions and their outcomes, whether those actions are commendable or blameworthy. Free will and intention are also central to moral responsibility. The agent's freedom to choose and their intentions behind their actions matter a lot. Philosophers often debate whether free will truly exists and how it impacts responsibility. In the context of moral pluralism, where multiple moral values may conflict, dilemmas requiring agents to prioritize or balance these values. This responsibility involves making reasoned judgments amid complexity. It is important to note that moral responsibility differs from legal responsibility. A person can be morally responsible without being legally liable and vice versa. When individuals face moral dilemmas, they are responsible for navigating the conflicting demands of moral pluralism. They should recognize the conflicting moral claims involved. Reflecting on their own moral values and the ethical principles relevant to the situation is essential. Considering the impact of their decision on others is also crucial. Finally, they must accept accountability for the choice made, including any negative outcomes. In essence, moral responsibility for dilemmas rests on the shoulders of moral agents who can make ethical judgments and exercise free choice. Their responsibility involves making decisions aligned with moral principles, even when those principles conflict, and being accountable for the consequences of those decisions.